Tough to escape the fog here in San Francisco, and it's rolling in now over AT&T Park. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Minnesota Twins and the San Francisco Giants. Get ready for Giants baseball.
Leading off tonight for Minnesota, center fielder
Billy Hamilton is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Harold, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. They come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Look out. They're starting to put it together. When you get to this territory and you start moving into a week of solid baseball, that's a club starting to come together, and I'm looking at one right now.
And here's a ball hit in the air. There to take it is Belt for the first out. Into the box, Michael Brantley. He begins play in this one with his batting average over the .310 plateau. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Man, I think he's trying to send a message right here. I'm going to challenge you. I like my stuff. I think I'm better than you. I don't care how good a hitter you are. And this guy's a good hitter, by the way. But he came right after him early in the count.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Lifted in the air out to left. Calhoun giving chase. 2 down. In now, Jay Hahn. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. A fastball that gets the inside corner. Strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Now a swing and a third straight fly ball here should get him out of the inning. 1-2-3. McCutchen is there, and here's Joe Panik. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman, Joe Panik.
And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And H, we take a look at the Twins as they begin play here tonight. Ouch, that one hit him. Striding into the box, Max Muncy. He brings an average in the 260s into this one. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
So he chased out of the strike zone on that one. Max Muncy is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Brandon Belt comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Lifted the other way to left center. Brantley is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Batting fourth.
Stepping up now, Buster Posey. The average just a few ticks shy of 300 for the season. So perhaps a hit or two in this one could put him up over the top. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So striding in, Kenny Vargas. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
Number 19.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0.
That's that controversial pitch right there. It's in the zone, should be called a strike by the book, but it's not a strike in baseball, not in the big leagues anyway.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. And now a pitch on the way. Fastball is looked at for strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Cue shot here out towards short. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the Twins put their leadoff hitter on to get the inning started.
Batting fifth.
Now at the plate, Marcus Semien. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Hit the other way out toward right field. The catch is made out there by McCutchen, and that's the first out. Digging in, Joe Mauer. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Right over the middle, knee high. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. From the belt, kicks and deals. Called strike 2 as he locks him up there.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
Robbie.
He's ready.
Grossman.
Here's the first offering. Robbie Grossman is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Comes set and the 0-1. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball is coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
He'll go the short way to Panik at second, and that ends the. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. First opportunity for him in this one as he enters play with his average close to the 320 mark. There's a ball hit high down the right field line. This ball has a chance, and it is gone. Here's Andrew McCutchen now, and he comes in hitting right at 260 on the season.
Andrew McCutchen.
Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Hamilton is under it. He's got it one away. Stepping in, Raimel Tapia. One run in and one gone so far this inning. Swing and a line drive. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Cole Calhoun will stand in now. One in, one out, and one on here in the inning.
Calhoun.
And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate. It's strike 1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
Hey, that's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Batting ninth.
The pitcher, Ty Blach, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. The Dozier for 1, relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Now at the plate, Brian Dozier. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Brian Dozier.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
In for strike 2. Skied into very shallow right. McCutchen has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out.
Batting ninth.
At the plate, Irvin Santana, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. One out, nobody on. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
Center fielder number 9, Billy Hamilton.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
Push softly over toward the right side. And no problem over there at first. Ready for another chance? Joe Panik. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Second baseman.
Here's Santana right back at it now as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man. It's 0-1.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
And this is high, a ball and a strike. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the way pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Max Muncy.
Here comes the first pitch. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike one. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike two.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
Off speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. And this is fouled back and out of play.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2. Count is full. Here's the pitch. And this is lifted to shallow center field. Hamilton is under it. And he makes the catch for the second out. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Changeup stays outside and he's behind 2-0.
Well, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
And the walk. Here's Buster Posey now. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Number 28, Buster Posey.
In there, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. 1-2. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. After it is Hamilton. But he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. Belt rounds the corner and is headed home. They'll add on to their total as the run scores all the way from first. It's a 2-0 ball game. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Brandon Crawford, who got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. And looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. 0-1. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy. 0-2. So that was a good job to hold up right there.
And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. And this gets right through him, and that may be a run. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs. Digging in to try it again. Andrew McCutchen. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. And Santana with a rare display of wildness there as it's back to the screen. And the recovery. Now to the plate, Michael Brantley comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Number 23.
And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike one. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Digging in for his second at bat, Jay Hahn. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now a swing and a fly ball. McCutchen on the move, but this will wind up being a foul ball. The 0-1 pitch. And no swing, apparently. Ball one.
Good check swing on that off-speed pitch. Clearly he's sitting fastball ready to let it fly. He recognized it was an off-speed pitch and was able to hold up.
And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
Well, he falls behind 3-1 right now, but man, he is really throwing the ball well. He's been attacking them all game.
And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he's in there at third with a one-out triple. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kenny Vargas. He reached on a single in his first try. Here comes the first pitch. And this is fouled at the plate. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Boy, that's a tempting pitch right there. You got that runner on third base. You're looking for something to drive. You want the ball up. But it was a good layoff. Not the pitch he definitely wanted to hit, but it was tempting, no doubt.
1-2. Here it comes. And here's a ball hit in the air. Panik ranging into shallow right. He makes the catch, but here comes the runner from third. And he's out at the plate as they cut him down trying to. Now at the plate, Andrew McCutchen. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Right fielder, Andrew McCutchen.
First pitch is a slider called for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. And the changeup is way low that time. Mauer sets up. Here's the 1-1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. He takes the turn and heads for second.
McCutchen can motor. He's heading for third. And the Giants can't ask for much more. It's a leadoff triple.
Now at the plate, Raimel Tapia.
Now some action out in the Minnesota pen as it looks like both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw.
Line towards center field. Base hit, and that'll get a run in. Cole Calhoun will stand in now. A base hit in his first trip. Here's the first pitch to him. Pulled toward right center field. Grossman is after it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The pitcher, number 50.
Striding in once again, Ty Blach. He could be bunting here in order to stay out of the double play. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. 2-0.
Matt, this is where that guy on first base is distracting the pitcher. I guarantee you he's down 2-0. He's not focused on the hitter. This is where you get hurt. I love it when a guy on first can run.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
And there he goes towards second. Back up the middle. Taken in by Simeon. Throw on to first. 2 gone. Here's Joe Panik. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. 3 runs, 7 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. He just ramps up and gears the fastball by him. 0-2. Swing and a little blooper to center. And Dozier will put this one away to retire the side. So digging in now, Marcus Semien comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Marcus.
Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. Hits ball 1.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
So here's Joe Mauer. He's 0 for 1 thus far. This ball sliced the opposite way, but it'll get into the seats deep in left and foul.
Well, it's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
But quick hands over there at third as he takes it for the second out. Here's Robbie Grossman. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Hit back up the middle. Crawford fields it cleanly. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Third baseman, Max.
Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Favorable call in there for a strike. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And this is going to be a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. A chance here for Dozier at second. Reined in. Throw on to first in time. 1 away. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1. Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. 1-2. Here it comes. Ground ball right side, straight into the shift. Throw to first, and Santana's got it working here. 2 quick outs. Here's Buster Posey now. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Well, he's really peppering the zone right there, going up in the zone. I wonder if he stays there the whole time. Usually you'll see that with 2 strikes, not with no strikes.
Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Now a swing by Posey, and this one's on the ground to short. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Digging in for his second at-bat, Brian Dozier comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Brian Dozier.
Left side of the infield into the shift. Panik is there. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The pitcher number.
In and ready for another shot. Irvin Santana. Ryan Lamar has moved out into the on-deck circle, so that'll signal the end for Santana in this one. That batting average hovering in the high 230s. Still without a home run and 6 RBIs. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Digging in once again, Billy Hamilton. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now we're late in the game and he continues to pound the outside pitch, and it's really working out for him.
Here it comes on 1-1. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the ball game for Minnesota. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. And here's a ball hit in the air. Panik ranging into the outfield. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The left fielder number 20.
Here's Michael Brantley. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count.
And the tag is on him to retire the side. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for Zach Duke. Now the Twins are going to get a lefty up and throwing in the bullpen. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Here's the 1-0. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Grossman has a play. 1 away. Digging in to try it again, Andrew McCutchen. He tripled earlier, making him 1 for 2 in the ball game. Just got a piece of the fastball that time as it's chopped foul at the plate for strike 1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. McCutchen moves well on his way to second now. And he'll pull in there with a 1-out double. Striding in once again, Raimel Tapia. A couple of singles to his credit thus far. Line towards center field. Catch made in straightaway center as the runner tags from second. And the runner not going anywhere. Will hold at second base with 2 away now. Ready for another shot now, Cole Calhoun. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Here comes Brantley. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Ready once again, Michael Brantley. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
Michael Brantley.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. Crawford's got it. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Third baseman, number 1.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Jay Hahn, 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one. And a ball, 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. A fastball that just misses inside.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to Hackett, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
3-0 now. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Hit hard back up the middle. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. Ready for another chance. Kenny Vargas. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Now some action out in the Giants bullpen as they'll have both the left-hander and a right-hander get loose. In there, no balls and a strike.
He's putting together a nice outing so far. It always helps when you get ahead in the count.
Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Played on the backhand. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate now, Marcus Semien. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And this is on the outside corner for strike 1.
Well, that's another first pitch strike right there. Now he's over 70% so far in this game. First pitch strike to hitters. That's why he's deep in the game right now.
McCutchen is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Now at the plate, Ty Blach. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Pitcher, Ty Blach.
From the stretch. Hit to short. Simeon's got it. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Here's Joe Panik. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Ian Kinsler will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one guy. Fernando, some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Grounded down the third baseline, and that's through for a hit. He'll get it into second, and he'll get in there safely. And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And that misses for ball 1. For Kinsler, he's at second with his 4th double here on the season. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. A swing and a liner to left center field, and that's going to drop in for a base hit. Kinsler rounds third and is digging for the plate. And the run will come across to score from second, and they open it up to 4-0 now. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. He's 0 for 2. So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. That's lifted the other way out to left. There to pull it in is Brantley, and there are 2 gone now. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's Buster Posey now. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. High in the air out towards shallow right. Grossman moving to his left, and that retires the side. Now at the plate, Joe Mauer. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Joe Mauer.
Hit on the ground toward the left. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting.
Here's Robbie Grossman. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. 1-2, here it comes. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. Posey puts the tag on him, and there's 2 out.
The batter, number
Digging
2,
in now,
second baseman,
Brian Dozier. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Grounded to short. There is Crawford. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8.
The shortstop.
Line drive to center field.
Crawford.
Hamilton patrolling center makes the play, 1 out.
Now batting,
So striding forward
right
now,
fielder,
Andrew McCutchen. He bats here with a double and a triple on his line in this one. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Ready with the 1-0. Sent on the ground out to second. Backhanded. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Stepping in, Raimel Tapia is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here, 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a liner. And that'll get down for a 2-out single. Settling in now, Cole Calhoun. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Calhoun.
On the ground up the middle, Simeon's there. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Stepping up to the plate, Glenn Perkins will be charged with trying to get on. Miguel Sano is going to pinch hit here to lead off the 9th. And with his club already well down, he'll just need to try and get on base here. And it looks now like a right-hander's getting hot in the Giants bullpen. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
Up next for Minnesota.
At the plate, Billy
fielder.
Hamilton. Who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Bases are empty. 1 man out. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Drilled on the ground to short. Crawford fields it cleanly. Throw on to first will get him, and the Twins are now down to their final out.
The left fielder,
In now,
24.
Michael Brantley, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw to first here is in time to record the final out, and the Giants make it 6 straight victories now as this one is over.